Okay, so I was hearing that Kelly Clarkson song, Since You've Been Gone. I don't know why. I ain't even heard it. So I guess somebody wants to know what you've been doing since you've been gone about their lives, or so yeah, this could be cross watchers, or you want to know how they're feeling since you've been gone. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have to collect? This somebody feels trapped and stuck in a situation. So you're definitely gone, and they feel stuck, and they feel trapped, and they love you and they hate you. They love where they're at, but they hate it. They love you, but they hate you. They like something, but they hate it. You're going to hear from this person. Since you've been gone, you're going to get a love message. They secretly want to message you, if you even care. They could be having legal troubles, all right? Or to me, that also tells me that karma is getting them. Okay. So they could have, you had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind. Shut your mouth. Just can't take it. Again and again and again. They're trying to run away. Run, far, far away. Free like a bud. So they feel like you ran from them, or vice versa, but this is just messy. This person could have been married or in a relationship. Woo! They could have tried to get you pregnant. If you're a masculine, they could have tried to get pregnant by you, or they may fake the pregnancy, or they dealing with somebody that's going to pull that stunt on them. But they definitely are trying to take a page out of your book. So if you want to know, if you care, yes, they are in despair. All right. Since you've been gone, you had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind. They regret that they didn't do more. Like, they didn't help you, or they didn't take the help that you were offering them, or the support that you were offering them. Especially if they're a masculine. If you're the masculine, they regret not taking your support, not taking your helpful hand. Okay? They wouldn't get that nowhere else. Here, baby, it's cold. Take my coat. Somebody was sacrificing themselves. They realize that now. Like, damn, collective was helping me. Like, now I'm out here alone. Or the people that are around me, they don't really have best interest, they're not really caring about this person's heart. Or they don't, they feel ignored or unseen, unloved. I definitely feel like what goes around comes around. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't know what they did to you, but it's happening to them. They getting their ass whooped. Yep. That's about right. So basically, you got options. You're dry with this person, as you should be. I feel like you're going to hear from them, though. And it's potentially going to put you in a place where it's like, do I entertain this again? What shall I do? What you gonna do? You might continue to focus, you know, where there's more connection and growth elsewhere. Now, if they come back wiser and smarter and more respectful and, you know, more on your level, fixing what they broke, you might give this person a chance. You might at least communicate with them. You know, you might be open to hearing them out. You might. All right, let's see. Since you've been gone, what they've been doing. Woo, what did I say? This is the Justice card. Karma. What's fair is fair. What's done is done. Karma don't care who it is. It doesn't care. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. So, and, you know, it doesn't mean that everyone who does something wrong always gets it, but they do. You just don't see it. They do. Even if they are living in a way where you're like, well, they still look happy. They still this. They're not even affected. They're not even phased. You don't know that. You don't know that. This right here is telling you they are, though. They're getting it. So they're left out in the cold. Their money is funny. They might even be losing hair. Wow. And they stressed to the max. Some of them could even be going to jail or in a spiritual jail. Collective, you just need to focus on what is in front of you and the present moment and where you're going. That's all you got to worry about. 717, baby, I'm telling you, that's all you got to worry about. You're creating a brighter, more abundant life for yourself. Something is expanding here. Your mind is becoming like more open to things that you necessarily maybe didn't envision or see before. You're falling in love like with things that are bringing you more harmony to your life. You're finding more harmony in something that you're doing. Maybe this is putting, you know, more effort into your looks or into your diet or into, you know, your emotional well-being. You know, something that makes you feel like it's more, you know, something that aligns more with your values, your morals, is something that you're focusing on. Whatever that is, for everyone, it's different. But I definitely feel like you're on a glow up. You're on a glow up. This person's trying to manifest something with you, back with you. They want to share in this harmony with you, but you see both people in these cards are alone. I feel like this is you. You're only there with your helpmates, okay? Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, whatever you're being creative in, maybe your pets, your friend, you know what I mean? Like something that, this is the 10 of Cups. This is the overall, like, outrageous emotional happiness. So finding happiness in other options, even if it's not romantic, it's the other opportunities of life, these doors that are opening up for you that you weren't looking at before because, you know, you were sacrificing your happiness in certain things for the person that you loved. Maybe you were a people pleaser. And now you're going to just please yourself. So what'll be the outcome between you and this person since you've been gone? The Judgment, like I said, some of you are going to converse, somehow intertwine, intertangle. you know, maybe rehash over the past, maybe reconnect over the emotional bond. Some of you might get carried away and, you know, start fantasizing of you and this person. You know, some of you could really adhere to the Delulu moments between you and this person. But reality is going to show itself again to you. And something or someone better is going to take this person's place. Now, like I said, unless this person steps up, but they got a huge judgment call if they're going to do that. And they're quite frankly confused still if they want to do that. Like, they know emotionally they want to connect, but they don't really know. Like, they're still confused about something. What are they confused about when it comes to you? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. How to fix it, how to get back right, how to make something right, how to be honest, how to, you know, tell you the truth, how to get down to the bottom of whatever was really causing the disruption here between you and this person. It's something on their end. I mean, it doesn't mean you didn't play a part, but they're the ones suffering this massive, so it's almost like they didn't try something here. Yeah, they were more focused on being single or being distant or just being selfish on themselves, something like that. But now they see you doing that, and oof, that's why I said what goes around comes around. So basically, you may purposely be treating them how they treated you. Some of you are not. It's really just because you're not taking that bullshit and they feel like it's you doing something on purpose. But baby, it's just karma. That's just the way that cookie be crumbling. So that's what I have for you since you've been gone. I hope these messages helped you somewhere in your journey. If they did, definitely like or subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.